What you need to know about getting your domain name and hosting a site. A domain name is like your website name. A domain name is the address where internet users can access your website. A domain name can be any combination of letters and numbers, and you need to know that a domain name must be registered before you can use it. A domain name is used for finding and identifying computers on the internet. Every website is identified by a unique series of numbers called an IP address. This numeric set is what your computer uses to connect to the server where the website data lives. It's just like when someone wants to call you, they will type in your number or they will just click on your contact information and they'll be able to call you. If your website was your home, then your domain name is like your address. Domain name can help you remember your IP address. Instead of now having to type complicated string of numbers into the URL bar, you just need to type in your domain name instead. How domain name work? When you type in a domain name into the URL bar, it sends a request out to the DNS. This is a giant phone book that lists all the IP address and the associated domain names. To have a functioning website, you will need a domain name and a web host. When you purchase a web hosting, you get access to a DNS server environment. This is where all your website files are stored. The domain name is the address where all of these files are located. Type in your domain name into the URL bar and your web host files will be there. You need a hosting provider and a domain name to have a website live on the internet. If you're just getting started online, it is beneficiary to purchase your hosting and your domain name from the same provider. How to register your domain name? Every business needs a website. The first step towards getting your site online to register a domain name, you can either register a domain name with a hosting package, or you can register a domain name without purchasing a hosting package. If you are signing up for a hosting package, then I will advise you to use HostGator online. Search for HostGator and you can use that hosting package. To use the hosting package, all you need to do is to register a new domain name by ordering for a hosting package, then enter your domain name. Then you will choose the domain name that you desire and make sure that nobody else is using. Check for the availability of that domain name. Then once you finish registering your domain name, the one that you like, and you've checked that okay, nobody has this name, then you complete payments of everything. How to register a domain name without a hosting package? If you already have like a hosting account, maybe a WordPress account or somewhere else you've opened a hosting account, there are dozens of different domain name registrars you can use. The steps you can follow, you can go to the HostGator domain name and register the tool, or you can enter the desired domain name you choose online and check for any available web online platform where you can be able to register a domain name. Choose your desired domain name, then there's so many online sites that have free domain names that they can give for free for a particular period of time, but make sure that website will protect your privacy, whereby scammers cannot be able to come and access your website. So let me just put this in a simple form. If you have a house is your host. That's it. A house is your host. And then your domain name is your address. And what's a domain name? A domain name is like oma.com.ng, google.com. That is a domain name. A host is just like a house that contains all the files of your website. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that if you need a domain name and you need a hosting package, you can get one from HostGator. But if you don't need to get like a hosting package, you can just get a host which is WordPress offers hosting package, and then you can buy the domain name from another platform. There are so many online. Just search for I want to get a domain name, and you see a lot online. There are some that are free, but I advise you to pay for the domain name. So you don't even need to get like a web designer. It's so easy for you to get your own site. Just use HostGator, and it makes it easy for you. Or you just use WordPress for the free platform. WordPress is free, and then when you choose that, you want to like get your domain name, then you get your domain name. There are a lot. If I go deep into teaching you how to do a website, we will not leave this video. But if you really have more questions on how to design a website, that is for another course. All you need to do is reach out to me, and then I will teach you how you can actually design a website on your own. But just in case you just want something simple, just use HostGator, because HostGator just makes it easy. Just click on HostGator, register a domain name, register a host, and they make it easy for you. So that's it for this video. I hope you really understand what a domain name is. I hope you understand what a host is, and I hope, because it's very important that as a page owner, as a content creator, you just have a little knowledge about this. In future, you won't just, when someone asks you questions, you can be able to answer them. So that's it for this video.